Good evening. Welcome to the John J. McGlynn School Chapter Induction Ceremony of the National Junior Honor Society. Please stand while Reina Pierbia leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Please welcome our principal, Mr. Tucci.
Good evening. I'd like to begin by thanking Mrs. Kristen Zeckman and Mr. Foster Hoyt, the National Junior Honor Society co-advisors at the McGlynn Middle School, for asking me to be a guest speaker at this evening's induction ceremony. I'd also like to offer my sincere congratulations to the new inductees into the National Junior Honor Society, to their parents and families, and to the wonderful staff members here at the McGlynn Middle School who all share in your wonderful accomplishment. The National Junior Honor Society serves to honor those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. This society is a collection of like-minded individuals that will guide you as inductees to develop your leadership attributes through service to your school and community. By being inducted into the National Junior Honor Society, it is no doubt a significant feather in your cap, a future bullet to put on your resume or college application. However, I'd like to issue a challenge to you this evening, that this induction that you have been bestowed is just the beginning of your journey of being an accomplisher in life. You'll be given many opportunities in life. This induction is a great example of an opportunity that you have been provided. Now, it's up to you to decide what you're going to do with this opportunity. Do not rest on your past accomplishments, but instead, I challenge you to be in search of your next accomplishment and take advantage of the many opportunities that the National Junior Honor Society will provide you with by being a part of this prestigious organization. One of the pillars of the NJHS is that of service. This quality is defined through the voluntary contributions made by a student to the school or community, done without compensation and with a positive, courteous, and enthusiastic spirit. As former President John F. Kennedy once stated, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." I challenge you to answer JFK's call to action to do what is right for the greater good of society. Much like I have instilled the philosophy at the McGlynn Middle School over the past few years that I've dubbed the Mustang Way. In Medford, we are all Mustangs, and we try to do things the Mustang way each day. We respect each other in all of our interactions. We respect our school building and property. We demonstrate good citizenship, and we work hard to achieve our goals. I envision a school community where we all stand up for what is right, and I challenge you to provide service to your school and community through your work with the NJHS that is consistent with the Mustang Way philosophy, so we can work together to make our community a place that we can all be proud of. Another NJHS pillar is that of character. The student of good character upholds principles of morality and ethics, is cooperative, demonstrates high standards of honesty and reliability, shows courtesy, concern, and respect for others, and generally maintains a good and clean lifestyle. Too often, society highlights individuals that do not exhibit character values that are consistent with the expectations set forth by the National Junior Honor Society. I challenge you to seek out positive role models that exude characteristics that you value. Study them, their story, how they develop themselves, and carve out your own path in life, never forgetting that your character is one of the more important attributes that you bring with you down every winding pathway in life. As legendary UCLA basketball coach John Wooden once said, "Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think that you are." The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. Another pillar in the National Junior Honor Society is that of scholarship. Students who have a high cumulative grade point average, as established by the school's faculty council, meet the scholarship requirements for membership. I commend you for applying yourself each and every school day to earn a grade point average that recognizes your high achievements in your academics. I challenge you to continue to push yourself to be critical thinkers in your class and not just do what is expected of you. Do more, think differently, and analyze situations or problems. Bring this level of insightful thinking to your studies every day and never lose the lust to stop learning. Be a lifelong learner, and as Albert Einstein once said, once you stop learning, you start dying. So keep living and keep studying, because your attention to your academics will ultimately be a key component towards determining the level of success and happiness that you will one day have in life. The final pillar in the National Junior Honor Society is that of leadership. Student leaders are those who are resourceful, good problem solvers, promoters of school activities, idea contributors, dependable, and persons who exemplify positive attitudes about life. Leaders are also people that stand tall in the face of adversity. Instrumental leaders are resilient and help pave the way for others to follow in their footsteps. I challenge you to heed the call to be leaders in our society. And as John Maxwell once said, a leader is one that knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. I challenge you to be leaders that lead with integrity. Leaders that lead with integrity are what the world needs to leave the world better than we found it. I recently, like many of you, spent some time watching the 10-part documentary on ESPN called The Last Dance, which chronicled Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls dynasty in the 1990s. Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time and team leader of the Chicago Bulls, once said on the topic of exercising leadership to accomplish your goals that, and I quote, "Some people want it to happen. Some people wish it would happen, and others make it happen." I challenge you all to exercise leadership in the type of fashion where you lead the way and make your goals happen that produce positive results, not just for you, but for the people around you, in your family, your school, your community, and our world. In conclusion, I want to once again congratulate you on your induction into the National Junior Honor Society. I hope that you will dream big in life and use this moment as your platform for future accomplishments in your life for the better good. I once had a college professor at the University of Connecticut that I deeply respected that demanded the following from me that I would like to pass along and issue as a final challenge to you. I want you to be the best that you can be every day. I want you to pass on what you've learned to others, and I want you to leave the world better than you found it. I want to thank you very much for your attention and the wonderful opportunity to speak with you virtually here to celebrate this wonderful occasion. I hope that you are doing well at home, and please know that I miss you all dearly. Thank you.
Good evening, students, parents, and faculty. Mr. Tucci has spoken eloquently about the Honor Society pillars of leadership, citizenship, character, service, and scholarship, and what they mean to him. These too have guided all areas of my life as well, whether as a friend, family member, or educator. And I recognize these pillars in the actions of the cohort of students here tonight. Having had the opportunity to watch as you have matured and developed these pillars, I am particularly honored to be here to speak at Induction. I have seen you in action throughout the year. Your scholarship was evident in the classrooms with your insightful discussion, and now in your journals and work on Google Classrooms. Your leadership and citizenship in our school community were clear when participating on the McGlynn Site Council or in organizing our many charity events and fundraisers. Character and commitment to service, two vital pillars, were evident in your participation as school ambassadors or in school activities like peer tutoring, Builders Club, and CCSR. However, I have particularly admired the community service this group has engaged in. It is important to remember that while we measure community service in hours, the units of time are inconsequential compared to their value as opportunities for personal growth and to foster empathy and the joy in giving back and helping others. And one thing I have noticed in particular, Honor Society students, is that your service and character has the potential to inspire others to participate as well. This was truly evident in how many of you were the role models in positive thinking and actions and kind manner you had in sharing them while we have been out of school and social distancing. Your concern and caring for others is truly inspiring. So while I believe all 5 pillars are equally important and intertwined during these particular times, the 2 that stand at the fore are character and service, because they anchor all and foster in you the power to lead fairly and well, the power to seek truth and the knowledge needed to make informed decisions, the power to have the strength to be a good citizen and actively participate, and the power to stand up for oneself and to be able to stand up for others who may be unable. You students are here tonight because you have shown evidence of the pillars, and I encourage you to continue being mindful of your character and your service, particularly because these will empower you to be the best you can be.
Please welcome 8th grader Jason Techia, who will help explain what it means to be a member of the National Junior Honor Society.
Membership in the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 5 qualities held in high esteem by the society. You will see 5 white candles, each representing these qualities: scholarship, service, leadership, citizenship, and character. Mr. Tucci will now light the 6th candle, a blue candle representing knowledge and honor.
It is now my pleasure to light the candle for knowledge and honor.
Five of our Honor Society members will now explain the importance of the 5 qualities. Tenzin Rinchin will start us off by explaining scholarship. Please pause while we light the candle for scholarship.
Scholarship is a commitment to learning. A student will spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship.
I am now lighting the candle for scholarship.
And now Rakshitha, Shanker, Ganesh will explain something our members worked on quite a bit this year: service.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit in those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is a quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
I'm lighting the candle for service.
Sophia Hernandez will now discuss leadership. Please pause while we light the candle for leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge to each of our members.
It is now my pleasure to light the candle for leadership.
And now Kaitlyn Truong will explain citizenship. Please pause while we light the candle for citizenship.
I represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our community, state, and our nation are many. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us. and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the member of our chapter, are called up to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward.
I am lighting the candle for citizenship.
To conclude, Emily De Silva will explain character. Please pause while we light the candle for character.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. Without character, one cannot respect themselves, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character that guides one through life. When once developed, grow steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character.
I'm lighting the candle for character.
You now will see that all 5 white candles are lit, representing each of these qualities: scholarship, service, leadership, citizenship, and character. The 6th blue candle represents knowledge and honor. Thank you all for doing such a nice job explaining the qualities held in such high esteem by the society.
At this point, we would like to present our members who would normally be seated on the stage with a certificate acknowledging their continued hard work. To acknowledge their ongoing achievements, returning members will also receive a National Junior Honor Society pin. We hope they wear it proudly. When we read your names, parents and guardians, please present your student with the enclosed pin and certificate to indicate induction into the National Junior Honor Society.
And now we'll read the names. Emma Adamai, Austin Kalop, Rocco Carboni, Natalie Duranwat, Emily Da Silva, Mia Davis, Tenzin Diesel, Sarah Emmert, Sahib Gill, Sophia Hernandez Escorihuela, Nathaniel Hopper, Mohammed Jamadine, Naivab Jabib, Christy Jordan, Danny Lee, Brady Leet, John Leet, Olivia Leet, Derek Marino, Johnny Mastracola.
Jasper McIntyre, Dariel Mendoza, Noah Mihelis, Ryleigh Mulvihill, Amy Nguyen, Theodore Norton, Alexa Obas, Reina Pierbia, Anthony Purifori, June Emily Pio, Christy Richard, Tenzin Rinchin, Jolina Shenna, Rakshitha Shanker Ganesh, Riz Shrestha, Jason Tachia, Victoria Tran, Kaitlyn Truong, and Adrian Wu. Please join me in congratulating our returning members.
Good evening. I'm Mr. Hoyt. We would now like to recognize our new inductees and welcome them into the society. Please hold your applause until all names are read. Malik Abdelghani, Gabriel Araujo, James Milo Austin, Emma Benawi, Daltelli Bernardino, Sophia Bernat, Maya Berwet, Stephanie Bova, Mary Kate Brady, Jacqueline Branley, Max Costa, Angie Dow, Victoria D'Souza, Isabella De Oliveira, Josie Dufour, Slay, excellent. Jana Faisal. Declan Flaherty. Francis Trey Flaherty. McKenna Galuzzo. Alex Gazzola. Lena Harrison. Haley Hernandez. Bridget Inman. Sierra Isbill. Bali Krishnan. Sophia Lemons. Finbar McEachran. Peter Nguyen. Daniel Nkalubo. Victoria Oje. Jasmine Pahang. Gianna Pepe. Gustavo Herrera. Brandon Pham. Ramananda Pierre. Marion Regano. Gabriel Rossi. Evan Russell. Richard Torella. Kira Tramble. Daviana Vega. And Becky Wong. If all students I named could please stand. Family and friends, please join me in congratulating our newest members. To conclude, the newly inducted 8th grade McGlynn National Junior Honor Society will recite a pledge that reiterates the principles we will uphold as leaders of the school. You can find a copy of the pledge connected to the pin you just received.
I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school, and I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. Thank you. In the days following the ceremony, we would like to put together a slideshow of all students receiving their pins and certificates on this special night. We are so pleased to be recognizing and celebrating the achievements of the McGlynn Middle School National Junior Honor Society students. When the ceremony is over, please take a picture of the honoree with his or her pin and certificate. If you're comfortable, please share an electronic version of this picture with me at your earliest convenience. Thank you for attending and celebrating the achievements of these wonderful students. The faculty is very proud of each and every one of you. Have a good night.